Hello, good morning, and what a beautiful morning it is. Stunning views. There's an old derelict house up on the hill there, and I can hear a cuckoo. It's our neighbour's farm over there. Beautiful. Right, up to the stables, chicken shed, sun in our eyes. This is what they call the drain. They call it the drain. It's there's almost like there's a well at the top of this fence line, spring even. And it's not a very fast flowing spring, and it just follows down this, what they call it's called a drain on the map. It's called a drain. So it doesn't flow very fast. I expect in the height of summer it may even dry up. The plan here is to cut all this back, and eventually we'll have a willow fence going round. Right, so today's plan: stack wood, collect more wood, and the CO2, I don't know, carbon monoxide detectors have arrived, so I'm going to put those up. I've had them a few days, I just haven't got around to it, so that's quite important. So I'm going to put those up today. But just thought I'd show you this. I'll just walk up here. Oh God. Excuse it for being jerky and jiggly. I do not have a gimbal arm. More views. So this is the western side of the farm, if you like, and from those fields onwards now you just go straight over towards the Cairngorms mountains. Stick it on there. Yeah, that's the neighbour's farm again. I don't know if that's derelict up there or not, that one straight ahead. But that one definitely is. What a beautiful place to have a house. A few other houses dotted around. Another derelict one down in there, just to the right of the blue container. Beautiful. This field is effectively going to be our field for doing what we want to do. That other field to our left there, that is a paddock for the horses for the winter. This one here is going to be our field for, we haven't decided exactly what yet. I'd like to plant some of it the wild meadow, possibly sunflowers next year. But this is a place to come and sit and relax, if we haven't got enough sit and relax places already. Yeah, that structure there is a wind break for horses. Whichever way the wind's blowing, they can stand the other side of it and get sheltered, whether it's north, south, east or west. They've got all bases covered. So that will probably come down, because it's no good in here, because, well, it's just, we're not going to have horses in here, I don't think. No. We'll leave it there for the moment anyway, till such times as we decide. I just can't get over these views. Come up here nearly every day. Well, I do every day. You hear that cuckoo? Yeah. Well, I better get on. I've got to go and spend 10 minutes with the chickens and watch them yet. Right, speak to you all later on. Hello, so today's plan, there's a good view down from the step back of it. And you can see exactly where we are. So we're at the end of the steading. There you go, Christine, I said it right, steading. This was the old granary. So it's on split level, and I was going to put the new wood that I'm collecting now into the old chicken coop, but decided I'll keep it all in a similar place and put it into here. So I've just opened the doors and flung it in. I constructed that last night, so everything's going to go, apart from the beams are going to go in a separate place. But all the long planks are going to be cut to length, so they lay in there, all manageable and easy to use. So just de-nail and cut into there, and then the planks will go over on the left side. And then the smaller bits of wood will be stacked on separate pallets down in here. So that's the plan for today. Get this done, stacked how I want it, start as we mean to go on, because that works really well down there at the moment. But I've run out of space, and I can't put any more in there. Otherwise, when I process the wood, I've got nowhere to put that. So yeah, so this is log store 2. I suspect I might even have to go to log store 3, which will be the chicken pen. But we'll. I'm going to do an hour a day on that, because it's shitty work. So yeah, that's the first one built. I can build and it's all out of scrap pallets, scrap wood I found lying around, and that'll hold a considerable amount of wood. That's the plan. I'll speak to you all in a bit. Cheers. Hello. Don't know how much you can see. So I'm busy processing the wood I've got, and I like to de-nail it. I don't have to, but it stops the wood burner getting full up with metal. And there's Lots of them. So I'm working my way through, just denailing at the moment. These are old sarking boards, so the sarking board is a piece of wood that runs across the rafters that you nail the slates into. Nice lumpy bit of bent over metal on the back. I'm doing things slightly differently to refining my method of wood storage. Need to get the saw on some of these. No nails, just need sawing. So that's the next little job. So it feels like it's a bit laborious, but it's I find it quite therapeutic, to be totally honest with you. Yeah, that needs to cut in. Needs cutting. So that's the next bit, cutting. Any nails in that? Not enough to worry about, there's two in that bit. So just trying to get ahead with processing the wood a bit better by doing it this way. I don't know if it's going to be right or not, I don't know. But, time will tell. Right, there you go. Denailing, there's only so much you can watch in there, eh? Speak to you all later. Hello, that pile of wood, excuse me, dusty. That pile of wood has all been processed, and now we have one pile of long lengths ready to be stacked up nice and high. Some short lengths that need to be sawn. Both of these have been denailed. Excuse me. And then we have the big timbers which need to be processed as and when. And then I filled up a juicer's bag full of wood, ready to go, ready to burn. And then I've got to do all the same with all of that lot. But this is free wood, and you don't turn down free wood when you've got wood burners. So there you go. Right, I'll speak to you all later on.